So, this is a LEGO mock of the ATT using the 2023 model that I motorized. For disclaimer purposes, this was actually using some bootleg motors because, first of all, I think the LEGO community knows, or at the very least here in the Philippines, they pretty much know how expensive the motors are. So I just got a set of bootleg motors. Yeah, just doing that right now. If you hate bootlegs, sorry, I guess. But yeah, this is the ATT model that I made, a mock. Yeah, this thing can walk, as you saw in the intro. It also has an interior space for some clone troopers inside. I mostly kept the original design, mostly the original design of the LEGO design, which I added, some, at best, 2 seats. There are 2 more, so yeah, as seen here, it's mostly almost the same, but it is a bit bigger than the original model itself because of course I had to have the motor. The motor itself, like the actual system itself, it's refined as much as I can be bothered with. Because I'm not really a Lego builder, it was really more of a phantom curiosity, especially when I was a kid. So, yeah. And here it is, mostly disassembled. These skeletons, so to say, as you saw earlier. These side panels were actually almost the same, or almost similar concept to the original of the side panels of the ATT. As you can see, this is honestly the best I can do because instructions, it's gonna be a bit more than what I can be asked to do so, because of course I have life and I am mostly a modeling channel. This was really, like I said, this was just a big curiosity of mine. Until the Clone Wars, I actually just finished the Clone Wars very recently. Man, I love it so much. I know what happens. I'm a big episode 3 fan, but still sad to see. Especially Snips and Annie. Yeah, anyways. So, me, I'm using this medium motor and a lot of Technic pieces. Like, yeah, there was arms with bricks on them. Yeah, and this is pretty much the leg. It's almost the same philosophy design as the original. On how it's a word flimsy. It's more or less just say free or loose, so when it can do the walking motion that I just showed. So this is the underside of how it's actually made. So those are all almost free, like these worm gears. Yes, these are worm gears, and this is how they actually work. So basically, the top 2 wheels, the arms in the middle and the sides. So yeah. I can't really explain it, but if you're a little bit more savvy than me, I think you understand how this works. That's most of what I can even say about this build. As much as I do want to do instructions, because I posted this on Reddit. I'm not sure if you're familiar. Hopefully you come from Reddit because that's where I mostly posted this. Probably Facebook stuff too, but yeah. This won't be a really common thing for me to do because yeah, I like Legos, but not that much. I don't love it as much as the Agent Layout 2. If you don't know, if you're a Lego community, it's kind of thing. But yeah, this is the best I can do and say about how the legs work. So there are the 2 on the left and 2 on the right, or opposite. Then I just put the middle one below. Then turn it opposite. So when I rev the motors up, it's on a constant loop that it looks like it's being supported by one leg, almost 3 legs always. this really is the best that I can do. Again, I apologize. Doing actual instructions is gonna be hard. I mean, yeah, I actually sold this build. Almost for the original price. Almost, maybe a little more. I mean, some people would say it's too low or maybe too high, but I was happy because they were an actual Lego enthusiast. Wow, let's just say they do a lot of Lego portraits. Even to my surprise. So I don't really mind about price. As long as someone can appreciate this piece that I did, I'm happy. I really was happy with how this was, but I think it being in the hands of someone better, or let's just say someone I can appreciate more, because this was just gathering dust, and I think it can be better than what it was, or in the situation that it currently is. Best thing that is here I can show you is basically just a montage of how it was built, the best way that I can do it. And again, I'm repeating myself, but yeah, that's the motor that I used. This was actually from the Mercedes-Benz, the tow truck thing. Most of the technical parts came from there. Then I just bought some genuine Lego other parts that I used for the cosmetic stuff. But most of the technic parts were actually using that, and this is one of the less refined parts of the build, I'll admit. I really do not know how to come back to this again, because as seen in the intro, I've already gone through 3 prototype designs, and I think this is the best that I can be bothered with. I am proud of it though. I really loved it. I really love it for how it was, because it really was curious about it. Especially because when I was a kid, of course most of us, the motorized AT-AT, really wanted that as a child. But man, it costs so much these days. I mean, of course it's Lego, but still, it's kind of stupid. So this is definitely cheaper, and it was a really fun project too. And this is almost how the shells work. It's almost the same as the ATTE from the original. I just added a few more. Well, I guess this is the best that I can say. Once again, I can only really show you more montages and maybe a Patreon exclusive video of me and montaging on this thing actually walking. So yeah. Size comparison next to my custom ATST from the Force Awakens game, and here it is, another montage of it walking. Man, it was just so fun to watch this walk. Like when this was night, it was so much fun.